This blue dot's going on the air. Looks like he's going everywhere. With his pet Jenny and his blue dot family. Travis is his tech guy. Put that blue dot in the sky. On his first Naruto run. Looked like this blue dot was having fun. He is not a mouse. Moved from the shop to the house. With Marsha and his clan. This blue dot is the man. Travis is his tech guy. Put that blue dot in the sky. Looked like he was having fun. Looked like this blue dot is gonna run. He likes to say every day in his own special way. Are you shitting me? And he loves his blue dot family. We love John, he is the man. And we love this special clan. We are a blue dot family. And we like to be free.
Thank you, T.W. Travis. Thank you very much. That's our opening song. Every time I hear that, I like it. And but we have some more songs in the works. Y'all hold on to your seats because there's going to be some surprises coming, I'm sure. Anyway, how y'all doing, baby? It is Sunday night. It's time for a Blue Dot family meeting, and this is it, baby. We got the Facebook family. We have the YouTube family. We even have Dwizzle Snizzle in here and Blue Wave 189 on Periscope through Twitter. Baby, the whole family is in the house at the same time, live for a family meeting, and I am just so tickled to death with that. We have waited a long time. Thank you, Donna Bonacosi. She jumped in real early. Claudia Garcia, Dwizzle Snizzle's there, like I said. Virginia Woody, Stephanie Dean, our own Oddly Wired, and of course, Randy Peterson up in Arkansas. Woo! Big! That's for Randy. You know, I keep thinking to myself.
Give me an alert before you do that.
Oh, shit. I just play your hands up. I need to get the pig up here.
Yeah.
I really do. I keep forgetting to bring the pig up here. I need to get the pig in the shot because Andy likes to have the pig in the shot. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed your weekend. Nice, peaceful. You know, I got out and did a whole lot of yard work with the kids. This place is big when you get out a rake and start raking some of these. And we got so many trees around here. It just needed to be raking. And we got Jenny's winter stall ready. And I don't know. She's probably going to holler and want to be back under the house tonight. She's spoiled under there, but...
yeah, but she'll be better off out there.
Yeah, she's better off. A lot warmer out there. This has got no, out there it's an enclosure, and she'll be nice and fine, and she'll be nice and toasty. So that's what we want. Anyway, we're getting ready for the week, baby. This is it. This is when it all gonna start coming up. This is gonna tell the story, baby. When this starts hitting the public, and it's gonna kick off Wednesday with Bill Taylor, the guy at the top, the Ukrainian, the top Ukrainian aide over there. Forgot his title momentarily. He is going to be the first one to testify. He's the guy that left the paper trail, made it plain and day. Hey, as I said on the phone, I'm not into this big drug deal Giuliani's got going on. He didn't say that, but I don't want to get they're putting words in our mouth. That's what it means. They're all upset because Schiff parodied Donnie's betrayal on the telephone there, and the perfect call. But we have a week coming up, but it ain't going to be without opposition. Donnie, on the same day that the public hearings are going to start, Donnie is going to meet with Erdogan, with the dictator from Turkey. He might as well be. Seized power. You don't want to give it up. But that's going to be the big song and dance for the news. I don't think it's going to work that well. I think Erdogan's going to be a little disappointed in his ratings. I think most people in this country are going to be paying attention to what is going to be happening in the House this week. This is the week that it's all got to come out, baby. We have to prove articles of impeachment on this man and get it in such plain language and in such a way that the evidence has no other way to point except to guilty. And we know he is, because we have to take care of this, baby. Because if not, baby, then the party in power, which right now is the Republicans, will stay in power forever. Because if they can use their influence to impact the political races in this country, and our foreign policy dictates what country will jump through the right hoops for us. We'll do something to guarantee that the party in power stays in power. Some little war or something, something really make it exciting for everybody, And you can see how we get to that place called A Handmaid's Tale with that kind of shit. It's fascism, baby, with a little religion thrown in there for you. And baby, as I keep reminding y'all, we are the antidote for that. We are the vaccine for that. We are the vaccine for this mold, where the chemical that cleans it up. By the way, this is brought to you by the Blue Dot Political Hazardous Waste Removal and Disposal Services Company, with agents located globally, with main offices in beautiful Corpus Christi, Texas. When you need help with your political waste, our sponsors. I like that shit. Anyway, yep, get tuned, get ready for a good week. We're going to have plenty to talk about, especially Wednesday when all of it kicks up. And, I'm looking forward to it myself. How about you, Velda? Got your popcorn ready?
Yep.
Good.
I sure do.
And how did your weekend go?
It's gone pretty good.
Thank you. Well, that's good.
It has.
Well, I got a lot of stuff done, which is...
What'd you get done?
Well, I got a bunch of raking and hay moving. We put up a fence line. We cleaned out the stall, Jenny's winter stall, got it all ready for winter. Yeah, busy. Now my shoulder hurts, and yep, the thought of a shoulder replacement, is getting more... It's
more enticing, huh?
Yeah, more enticing. It's more agreeable to right now. I really hate to do it, but the fact of the matter is, shit, I can barely use my right arm, and my left arm ain't that much better. So
my ex had hip joint replacement, and he said when he woke up and awake, the only thing that hurt when he woke up was just the incision.
Yeah.
Damn, that's nuts.
What I want. Because it hurts right now. Without doing anything, this thing just sits up there and aches all the time.
He went to move his leg, and he was expecting excruciating, sharp pain.
Right.
He says, yes, there was pain, but not like the pain that he had with the hip rubbing on each other.
Yeah. See, that's where I'm at. I'm at a point now where, y'all know I've had this. Y'all been watching this show long enough. I've had trouble with this shoulder forever.
How many cortisone shots since you started the show?
Lots and lots of cortisone shots.
And how many before the show?
Yeah, lots and lots. So it's been it's been an issue. So it's something I guess I have to deal with. Thomas Morgan out in California is urging me on. He just had knee replacement surgery. And so he's been giving me some advice on emails there. We talk back and forth and whatnot. But good guy. He's coming down maybe. I might get a chance to even meet him. So good. Jazz Arena. Jazzaniva. I can't see. I'm blind. It's all
Yeah,
fuzz.
but come on now. Everybody knows who Jazzaniva is.
Oh, yeah?
That's me.
That's you, baby. How are you doing? How are you doing, Eva?
Yeah.
How's
Been
everything?
okay.
Good.
It was an interesting weekend here in Berlin with the 30-year anniversary of the fall of the wall.
Oh, that's right. That is right.
That's right. It is 30 years.
That's right. I saw the celebration on TV. What a day, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was brought back a lot of memories, I tell you. I've been talking about it with some friends and remembering how crazy it was.
Yeah.
Because, we were all pretty shocked. I was here at the time. And it was a different atmosphere than one would expect.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, for 2-3 weeks, we had hundreds of thousands of East Germans all over our streets. And it felt like an invasion.
Boy, howdy. I would imagine.
We didn't know what was going to happen, like we were like, what is this?
What's going on? Man.
Especially the first weekend, the public transportation didn't even function. Everything was so full that they weren't letting anybody into the buses or into the subway. It was just
I remember watching it on TV.
Walk across the town. It was pretty crazy.
Boy,
but one of the things was kind of fun for me to remember was they put up this stupid statue of Ronald Reagan at the embassy.
Oh, well, of course they do.
Because of his big speech, tear down this wall.
Yeah, he had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's what everybody's been talking about. And Pompeo was over here, and I didn't want to go anywhere near it.
Yeah, that's been one of their talking points. Their myth. Ronnie's great speech, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. He already knew it, already had plans to bring it down. Perestroika had been going on in Russia, and the atmosphere had changed, and the wall, he knew it. And it's the same way when he got in. That these Republicans, I don't want to interrupt you there, Eva, but you see it a lot.
I do have a story still.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I'm rattling.
No,
on.
It's okay. But you're right. The Republicans, they want to take credit for everything that they don't do.
Right. They grasp hold of that. Yeah.
It's true. No, but I was remembering that I was protesting Reagan when he did that speech. Actually, he did 2 speeches the same day, and I was in this protest group.
Right.
And then after it was over, people started going into the subway that were his guests.
Right.
And the protesters were really nasty, and they started pouring drinks on the guests, the VIP people. And it was like, I didn't like that, but I was just standing there looking. And the cops showed up within minutes. I mean, really, really fast. And they all started chasing us.
Boy, is that right?
Oh, my God. And it was the first time and the last time in my life that I've ever been terrified of a cop.
I imagine. Boy,
it was like I was running down the streets and I threw my arms up and I dashed into a doorway,
Fear will make you run fast.
Oh my God!
Fear will make you move faster than you thought you could.
Because they had those bully clubs, out and everything like that. I thought I was going to get bashed in the head.
Holy shit! Let me out of here. Hell yes. Boy, howdy.
But I managed to just, get out of the way, and they ran past me, and I was just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah, it wasn't me. Boy, howdy shit. Yes, ma'am. That would scare the hell out of me.
But but it was like, that's my take down this wall memory.
Yeah.
Tear down this wall.
The things we've seen in our lifetime, baby.
That was what Reagan was about for me.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole deal there, where he taking all the credit for that, and just the way he came into office, the hostages in Iran were released on that day. Oh Lord, it must be a sign from heaven. No, it was a weapons deal behind the back with Dick Cheney over there. That's what that was. It was all choreographed. Yeah. He was an actor, and he played the part until he couldn't anymore, and Nancy had to step in. But I believe Nancy was in charge all along. Anyway, Bud Man, how you doing, Bud?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Just enjoying the conversation.
Good. Everything go good for your weekend?
Everything's been fine so far. Well, not exactly. I'm babysitting 3 dogs.
Yeah. How much better could life be? How much better could life be? You got 3 loyal animals right there at your feet, and they probably all want something. If they would mind,
it would be a lot better.
Yeah. What did that comedian said? I love dogs. She said, "Well, I take that back. I love my dogs. I don't give a fuck about your dogs." And that's not true.
That's right.
I remember that comedian saying that. But oh Lord, yes, we got 4. It's a chore sometimes.
They're good dogs.
Huh?
They bark at anything that makes a noise.
Oh Lord. Mine will start a big ruckus if Mama were right now to walk out on the front porch with Tyler and leave the living room. Then we would hear a whole pack of howling out there, and probably get the donkey involved on the other side. She'd chime in right too. Back. Anyway, I'm glad to hear it.
They're good dogs.
Yeah. Well, perfect world, baby. Every dog would have a home.
I heard he was talking about the Berlin Wall. I heard it was a group from, I guess it was from Germany, that sent Donnie a chunk of the wall.
Sent Donnie a chunk of wall? Say here, this is what
walls do. I saw that.
Walls go up, walls come down. Wall never
ball piece, and I seen something today. They said it was 2 tons, and I thought, Jesus Christ, that's a big chunk.
That's a big hunk of wall. Put it on his desk. Better yet, put it in his lap.
Yeah.
Put it in his lap. Say, hold this, and then just walk away.
Yeah.
Bernadette, how are you, darling?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you got your place winterized, and Jenny's going to be nice and warm.
Yep, got to take care of my ass. Got to make sure my ass is warm.
That's good.
She's my baby.
I'm afraid you're going to have to do that shoulder thing, dude.
Oh, I am. Today, I got, as a matter of fact, I got a couple of blisters on my fingers here with Band-Aids on them right now.
Because we need you for support, and you have all of our support. And, we're going into a busy time, busy.
We have
popcorn. I don't like popcorn, but I got some to pop.
No, I got some.
Everybody needs.
Paulette Hallbeck making sure I was supplied in popcorn. I still have some of my caramel pop. I love that stuff. I'll go on a binge for about 3 or 4 days. That's all I eat is that popcorn. And then I look at the bag and it's like half full. I go, I gotta slow down. That stuff's good.
I think it's going to be awakening of America.
It has to be better. It is.
I certainly hope that that's the plan.
I think so. Well, if America pays attention, and if America believes in our institutions and the Constitution and our way, if they believe in this country, then it should do its job. The Constitution should do its job. He should be impeached and removed. He's a threat to the national security in my book. And but this is not going to be easy. You can already see how they're going to play this. Was it Nikki Haley already came out and is trying to blame? I think she's trying to blame General Kelly and Rex Tillerson, trying to subvert the presidency. Subvert the presidency. But so they're marking up they're marking up their tree. How's everything over in Australia, Dave?
Oh, mate, we're going through what you guys are going through.
Don't say that shit.
No. Poor
Fire.
California burning up.
Oh,
We've got the big fires.
Yes, I heard that on the news. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Well, yeah, this just goes to global warming because this is unseasonal for us. We would not see this normally until January, February. One place is 1 million hectares just alone in one area. Then we got our Prime Minister, who has been, I'm sure, told in no certain terms, do not mess with Donald Trump or get involved because we can see that ship sinking.
Yeah.
Because he's gone very quiet on the whole issue.
Right.
I think he's had his head pulled in. Not to say he doesn't. I'm not going to say he doesn't like Trump because I worry because he has this issue with our press. You know, he's got a thing about censorship in the press and the press shouldn't tell the people everything or they shouldn't have. You know, he's got that Trump attitude. So he's a bit of a right winger, very much so, I should say. So we're going through that. And then we're having temperatures of 100 degrees, which should be days of 78s to 80s. We're having 100-degree days, goes to global warming. And I've got my popcorn ready for the hearings, but I've got to wait till Thursday. You get it on Wednesday. I've got to wait till Thursday.
Oh.
That's a joke.
Yeah.
I mean,
bragging about okay. you. Your time's on there. We know.
And
speaking of rats,
as for your operation, sorry, I've got to jump in. I've had three cervical fusions, and I've had a knee replacement. Now, not everyone is successful. Okay,
right.
So don't do your homework.
Yeah.
You're bone on bone, so you probably need it done. But sometimes, mate, it creates pain in other areas. You know what I'm saying? It cures that pain, but something else aches due to the operation. So a fair warning there.
Yeah.
Arthritis is one.
Yeah, I'm not fooling myself. It's the same thing with my back. I've already have steel plates in my back and a bunch of screws and everything that hold me together.
How's that so?
They've been in there since 1989. Does it hurt? Yeah.
What'd you do?
I had what they call a spondylolisthesis. It's when two vertebrae just separate. They slide like that. And
right, it's called a spondylolisthesis.
That's right. What you said, spondylolisthesis. Yeah, spondylolisthesis. Whatever that shit is. Spondylitis is the arthritic part of it, or the collapsed disc. The the movement. So the disc is the vertebrae have gone either left or right, or forward or back. They're not aligned. Yeah. It was before the surgery. I walked my left leg was a drop foot. It's like I walked, but I drug my left foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it involved the nerve.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, involved the nerve. So they had to go in there, and they zapped me back together. And all
so you're a bit like me.
Yeah. Well,
You've got a lot of gaffer tape in your body, like me.
Got places that hurt that I don't wish that I wish I didn't. Don't we all? But I've just about resigned to the fact that I'm going to go ahead and get this surgery done, get the shoulder taken care of. What else are you going to do? Whine about
nothing else, mate.
Nothing.
Yeah. At our age, you've got to go with what the doctor suggests.
Yep. You got to go with he had the X-rays done, and I'm you can see it in there, bone on bone. So.
Well, that's it, mate. Bone on
bone. I don't even have to have an X-ray. All I have to do is move my shoulder and have my hand up here, and I can feel it clicking away up in there as it rotates. I can actually feel a vibration in there, and it's very painful. But yeah, we'll
how quick we'll
bring it to you live on the show.
Yeah, Travis, film that one, mate.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, get the camera.
I'm gonna be
in there.
too busy in the
Excuse
waiting
me,
room.
Doc. I want to get a shot of the incision here. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we need to do that.
No, I'll be too busy in the waiting room waiting. I'll be a nervous wreck. I think we're all going to be a nervous wreck.
I'm going to wait until after Christmas.
Really?
After the holidays.
Yeah.
Really? Isn't that lovely to have a son and a family that's going to be a nervous wreck for a shoulder operation?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're scared to death.
Haven't you found out, Dave? I'm a worrywart. I worry about everything and everybody.
Everything, everybody.
Mate, what if you had brain surgery? You'd be a nervous wreck.
Well, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, anything involving hospitals.
We have one rule in this house.
No one goes to a fucking hospital.
Nobody dies.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking dies. That's the one rule. We enforce it.
Stay away.
Yeah, that's
from
right.
Hospitals.
That's right. And I do. I stay away from doctors until it just gets to a point that I can't stand it. And I don't want to.
Well, Trump need a doctor apparently.
For it. I take medicinal herbs for it, and I prefer that over any other way.
Well, at least you don't have Sudafed moments like Trump.
Yeah, snorting Adderall or some shit like that.
Well, I'm still
a
pissed how he's got it. I'm pissed at how he's got English Sudafed in his drawer when it's illegal in your country.
Yeah.
No one's challenged that. What are you doing with that illegal shit?
Yeah, they're making
because you
money.
Can't buy it here.
What did you say about rats from a sinking ship?
Yeah.
Pull that up. I want to show that. That's one of Thomas Morgan's pieces. Rats from a from a sinking ship. The little ship there you can see it's got Trump. I was thinking we ought to have which one of them is Lindsey Graham, which one of them is all the characters that's in there. That's one of the pieces.
They're all gonna pay.
Yeah, from Thomas Morgan. I did get bring up that one of the doghouse.
Yeah, give me a second. Okay. I got to do this one by
one here. I'm
putting them also in the Discord chat so everybody can see it.
Yeah, so if you're in the Discord room, you can see it on the chat. He
is
sent
this recent, this one?
I think this one is dated 10/11/19. So this is last month.
A lot of rats there, mate.
Huh?
There's a lot of rats.
That's a lot of rats, ain't it? That's what's going to happen. Like rats from a sinking ship. This is the one I got today, and I just love it because recently Jim Jordan, congressman out of Ohio, he's been coming out flapping his arms around and demanding this, and this is just making an outlandish, dramatic scene. And he got nicknamed the attack dog for the GOP. He's the top attack dog. He's the Trey Gowdy of our time, if y'all remember him. And there he is in a doghouse with Donnie behind him. And do y'all know who that is behind the doghouse over there? Anybody recognize that? That guy? I'll give you a hint. He's in trial this week. That is.
He hasn't got a beard.
No, that's Roger Stone back there. That's his famous, famous pose with his fingers up like Nixon. He's the guy with the Nixon tattoo on his back.
He's got the glasses out.
Yeah.
Oh, there he. Who's that next to Stone?
That's Donnie. That's Trump.
Donnie. And who's in the doghouse?
That's Jim Jordan. Congressman out of Ohio.
Jim Jordan,
Yeah, he got a Jimmy on the thing there. He's got a dog collar on. Yeah, he's the attack dog for the GOP now to come out and scream and holler about how unjust things are and how it's just not, fair.
They picked him specifically so they could create a shit.
Yeah, a shit show. He's got his own problems now. Y'all heard about him in the news.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
What's the story there?
Well, this has come back to haunt him because he's faced this before, except now we have another person that's stepping forward, I understand. A referee from that time stepped forward and says that he personally told Jim Jordan, who was at that time the coach of the wrestling team.
Oh, the six.
Yeah,
yes,
that the doctor, I understand, was being improper with the team, and this referee, upon learning it visually, he walked in and seen something, reported it to Jim Jordan. He did nothing, swept it under the rug. Didn't want to create waves.
The Me Too movement did him.
Yeah, they need to. People like that, when he let, there were people that suffered through that shit because of his denial to do anything, his inability to stand up and do something. So it shows upon his character.
Anxiety.
Yeah, but now he's the new Trey Gowdy. He's
his knowledge of knowing what the hell was going on.
Yeah, he knew. I don't want to run. I don't want to doodle with this pen. This pen came in the package with
it's
Donna Bonacosi and Chris Kloss sent me. It's my blue dot pen. It's got a little blue dot on the end of it that works my iPad. So I don't got to put my greasy fingers on my iPad.
John, do you see that new book that's come out? A Warning by Anonymous.
Yep, it's coming out on the 19th of this month. They're pulling little excerpts of it.
You see,
I know it. Me too.
You see, the guy was saying in there that they couldn't do briefings with Donnie because he wouldn't read anything, and they had to do diagrams for him. It makes him look like a real.
They got to draw pictures for our president. How you like that shit?
Yes.
They can't give him a document to read. They got to draw a picture of something, probably in freaking crayon, so he could understand it. You know, this whole every time I see a Trump rally, I just cringe. How can you walk into a place like that knowing, if you don't know, it's irresponsible as a citizen that you don't know. It's every citizen's responsibility to be informed. Ain't that right, SC?
Book says
that is true, sir.
Yep. How are you doing, bub?
I'm doing good. Having a good Sunday. My team's won today, so I'm happy about that. And it's good. And when I talk about my teams, I'm talking about soccer teams. I'm not so
whatever
I'm having a good
teams
day.
You're rooting for, bub.
My team's won today, so I'm happy. Having a good Sunday.
I'm happy now because my team has not lost yet. My team plays later this evening.
Yeah, I was fixing to say I think they play at 7:30.
Good, John.
Here we go. I already hear the chuckles and the laughter.
I'm a happy man until after the game, so I'm good.
Yeah. I'm right there with you, John.
There you go, baby. We're hanging, baby. We're hanging.
I'm happy LSU got Alabama's ass yesterday.
Yes. I am more of an LSU guy. I'm from Louisiana, so of course I'm gonna pick the Tigers. But yeah.
The kids were told that if they opened their mouth and booed, they would lose their chairs in the audience.
Wonderful college, teaching free speech one ball game at a time. It's just are you shit?
They threatened those kids.
Yeah, they did. They threatened that they was going to take their season ticket away. They won't be able to come back and all that shit. You're threatening to take away their biggest alma mater event.
Rose just pulled up. I'm going to go check on her. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. You want me to take that shit?
Just in case you need it.
Oh, okay. Just break glass if
Don't
anything
touch
happens.
any buttons.
Don't touch no buttons.
That's the first game Alabama lost there in like 31 home games.
Oh, there's no doubt. Alabama puts.
We all know the reason why they lost.
Yeah, we all know. Donnie was in the damn stands. That's what I'd blame.
Everything he touches dies.
Goodbye, Stephanie Dean. We'll see you later. She's gonna head off to dinner. I see her. So. Oh look, there's Shawnee.
He got cheered, didn't he?
Lazor.
What's that, Dave?
He got cheered at that stadium.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the only place he could go to where he wouldn't get booed.
It was a pre-planned event for that.
Yeah. He had to build his ego. But in that book, it says, they say that they told Donnie to go and do those rallies because they did not want him around the office where he can make decisions on the spur of the moment.
It's a good idea. Keep the boss out of the office. Send him somewhere. Send him on a road trip. Make him feel good. He's up for that anyway.
That's what they did.
Yeah. And I do believe that the Alabama I believe the Alabama LSU game was solid in his pocket. He knew because like we've seen these kids were threatened, you better not boo. The word was put out, it won't be tolerated with, and whatever atmosphere that creates. Donnie knew that before he went down there. I don't think he would have subjected himself to another. Well, he's a chicken.
When you go to the deep red South and you can't get a cheer, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you're in trouble. You can't get a cheer in Alabama. Yep.
I knew he wouldn't get booed. I would probably say the same thing if he come to Tallahassee to go to Florida State game. He probably wouldn't get booed.
No, you're in a pretty deep red area up where you are.
Yeah. So but hey,
there's still 12 months to go, guys.
Yeah, 1 year, baby. We're getting closer every day. So this impeachment trial, it needs to move forward. It needs to move forward at a rapid pace. I want a circus going on every day.
Do you think he'll resign?
That question comes up, and I'm kind of torn on it. His persona, his tough guy, his never back down bullshit, is what would try to make him stay. But if we look just the other day, he backed on a lawsuit and had to pay $2 billion for that. So, that's just a facade up there.
Yeah, Dave, I've heard that so much from so many different people that know him and blah, blah. I'll believe it when I see it. It's just one of those things. I'll believe it when I see it.
It would be wise for him.
I think that he will resign.
If
he don't do anything that's wise for him.
If the Senate...
There is a report out that he's got a heart problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he'll use the medical terms. He might resign on the fact, rather than be embarrassed, he might go out on for medical reasons, because
my heart is so taking such strain. I'm having the vapors.
Yeah. I seen something by somebody that said that he won't even be on the 2020 ballot. I seen I can't remember who the article was. It was something on Tinder. I mean, not Tinder, but Twitter. Jesus Christ, all these apps. Jesus, man.
Well,
where
what are you up to? Whatever floats your boat.
No, that's not me. It's just, Twitter and blah, blah, blah. You get tongue-tied.
Right.
Yeah, right. Okay.
I would love to see that on.
There ain't no telling.
Well, you see, there is one Republican running against him, isn't there?
Joe Walsh.
I think there's a couple.
There's three.
Yeah,
there was three, wasn't there?
Yeah,
2 or 3.
Yeah, Joe Walsh, and 2 other guys I can't remember.
Bill Wells.
Bill Wells. That's it. Yeah.
And the Appalachian.
Oh yes, Mr. I'm out on the Appalachian Trail in Argentina.
Who do we like out of that lot, guys? Do we like anyone out of that lot?
Well, any one of them would be an improvement upon Donnie. I think who is trying to position themselves into that position spoke out today. I think Nikki Haley has eyes on the presidency on the Republican side. She backed out of the UN before shit hit the fan because she knew it was going to come, and she's already making statements.
This a while ago.
Yeah, well, she's making up shit about whatever. She's putting her opinion out there about Kelly and Tillerson, and defending the White House without defending Donnie. Saying, oh well, they were trying to subvert his presidency. They were working against him. So she's still a loyal Republican, and Republicans want to put a woman on the ticket. And Nikki Haley has the experience and the demeanor and the education, and she speaks well.
Experience? That means nothing.
Yeah, nothing. No, yeah. Experience you can learn on the job on this shit. Doesn't matter. Money. If you got lots of money. But Bloomberg
look at they put in charge of the EPA.
Yeah. What's his name? He was
a dumb idiot that's not even a scientist.
He still doesn't know how it runs or what it does.
Yeah, well, the first one, I'm trying to remember his name. The first EPA chief, environmental chief.
Yeah, because you haven't heard it in so long.
Yeah, he's been out for a while. He came from Oklahoma. He was the.
Why can't I remember his name?
Too many temporaries in this place.
Been too damn many of them. How can you remember any of them?
I mean to tell you, they go through these people like freaking toilet paper. Well, wipe your ass with one and throw it away. It's constant.
Pruitt, wasn't it?
Pruitt, yes. Thank you very much. Steve Pruitt, I think. He was out of Oklahoma. He was the Attorney General.
Can you not hear me?
Huh?
Can you not hear me?
I can't hear a thing you're saying, Bernadette.
We can
no,
hear
darling,
you.
I can hear you. I'm sorry. Did I walk on you?
No. That's okay. I walk on the bottom.
Oh, no. We're all walking on clouds here, baby.
Just low volume, Bernadette. Your volume's down.
I was going to say, just low volume. Your volume's down.
Have you got any gain on? Have you got the gain on your settings turned up?
She needs to refresh.
Reboot. Yep.
Refresh and come back into the room, Travis.
Because I don't hear a sound.
I can't hear a thing you're saying, Bernadette. No, darling, I can hear you. I'm sorry. Did I walk on you? Now I'm hearing a replay.
Everybody walks on me.
Yeah.
Like
who's that? Is that you, Budman?
No.
What?
No,
anyways, Bernadette, go out and come back in. Grab her on her way back in.
And while we're waiting, we can welcome Chris Kloss to the call.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing.
Hello,
good.
Chris.
Working my ass off. You know, it's just what you do.
Yeah, that's what you do every day of your life till you die. You work till your ass off till you die. Work till you die.
Yeah.
So that's what we all do.
I've been having actually a little bit of fun.
Oh, yeah?
My sister sent me my dad's old motorcycle, and I figured, it'd take a couple weeks to fix it up.
Yeah.
Nope, can't get parts for it anymore, so it only took me about 3 months, and now the temperature's 40 degrees outside, and it's like, I'm not putting that away.
No.
I'm riding.
There you go. A diehard. I seen you in your shorts.
Yeah. Have you tried that mead yet?
I'm glad you brought that up because I was fixing to tell you I was glad you're here tonight because the mead is going to be drank maybe tomorrow, maybe I'm hoping, and I'm going to go to Maestro's. When I was over there the other day visiting Maestro, I brought up the fact that you and Bear had sent us some mead, and as soon as the word mead came out of my mouth, Maestro was, "You got mead?" I got two kinds of mead. I got a light mead and dark mead, and no shit, because he's been wanting to taste that all. He's never had it before. So we are going to have a mead tasting. I'm going to take him over to his house, and yeah, we're fixing to do a show. Yeah, I told him the other day.
I believe I sent you a Sizer and a Viking Blood.
A Sizer and
a Viking Blood is cherry. It's just organic cherries,
right?
Cherry juice, and so no water, and honey, and the yeast. And so that's a Viking Blood because it's so dark. You see that it's
right. Yeah, it's very interesting. It looks beautiful.
And then
Is that a?
Go ahead, sir.
Go ahead. SC, was that you?
No, it's Dave, I think.
Oh,
somebody was asking a question. Well, the other one is a Sizer.
Sizer.
And I forget if I sent you the bean in a bottle. If you see a bean in the bottle, that's a vanilla bean.
Oh, okay. I don't
remember which one I sent you.
I'll look for the bean.
There are more.
I'll look for the bean, but I don't remember
seeing
it.
Sizer, which is organic apple juice and honey and yeast, and they're running about 16% alcohol. So,
ooh, that ought to be fun. Yes, Maestro is really looking forward, and I told him, I said, well, I haven't opened them yet because I wanted to do it on the air, so why don't I just bring them over here and we'll have a tasting? And he just smiled up big time, so that's what we're going to do.
And I sent you a couple of shot glasses, too.
Yep, I'm taking the glasses with us.
And that's what they're for. I have to say, I'm waiting for one to finish up. I call apple pie.
Apple, wow.
And it's apple cider. And it's clove and nutmeg and cinnamon and vanilla.
Oh, wow.
And John, if all I had, if from now on the rest of my life, that's all I was allowed to drink, I'd be okay with that.
You just drink that for the rest of your life. That was the only choice you had.
It is so perfect.
Boy,
and it's a sipping
You
wine.
can't buy that, can you? Can you buy mead anywhere?
Actually, you can buy mead, but you have to watch how it's made.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people add nitrates and stuff to feed the yeast. I don't do that. A lot of people have a problem with nitrates.
Yeah.
You're not going to have a problem with anything that I make.
Good deal.
Nobody has a problem with anything I make.
And and y'all sell that at Follow the Honey?
No, not yet. We're still in trying to set up everything. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure that part out, but the mead part is.
I'll cool back into it.
It's pretty happy right now.
What would pair well with these? Because I was thinking about taking a little cheese over there to cleanse the palate between the two. Listen to me. What would pair well with it? Ain't that some shit? I'm fancy.
What you want? Cheese? Yes.
Yeah, cheese. Now, when I say cheese, I usually go sharp cheddar. That's what I yeah.
You know what? A wine cheese, a port cheese is going to be fine. Because these are not typical wines.
No.
It's considered a wine.
Yeah. Yeah, the first wine that ever was mead, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. More wine for Caesar's legions. Yeah, they was talking about mead. That's
right.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
So, yes. So stay tuned. I don't know. It all depends on his schedule there. But in the next few days, we were planning on doing a total show with just that for that.
Well, good.
Because we.
Well, you gotta let me. I'd like to. I'm actually going to change the size of the bottles because my batches are only 1 gallon.
Oh, small batch, very small batch.
Very small.
Well, I'm lucky to get a bottle of both then.
Well, and so for you, I'll send you out the 16s because you're John.
Well,
but for others,
you.
For tasting and for getting the idea out, right. I'm going to do a 187 milliliter bottle. So it's about a quarter of what that one is.
And Chris, I appreciate what you put with that bottle, buddy. Really.
Hey,
good night, Eva.
Eva's leaving.
Yeah, I'm saying a quick good night because it's so late here again.
I'm so sorry.
I'm happy to always join you when I can a little bit, and I'm really hoping we have a great week of public hearing.
Well, we're going to have to schedule one of these to go even a little bit earlier, so you can join us for
at some point. Yeah.
At some point, I want to be able to do it so you can stay a little longer and enjoy the conversation with us. But Eva, thank you so much.
Show.
Huh?
Yeah, well, there's always plenty to talk about. That's for sure.
Any time of the day you could do a show. There's news popping every 5 minutes on the TV. But Eva, thank you so much for coming. We enjoy your voice and your company, and love having you in this Blue Dot family, baby. So
love having the opportunity to be here.
Well,
so have a good one.
You're our eyes in Berlin. So good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Eva Adams, and she is a wonderful speaker when she does.
I'd love to send you some Australian beer, John, but the price of the postage would be freaking ridiculous.
Oh, I know. Yeah, don't do that, Dave. Yeah, no shit, because I did receive beer from the Netherlands, and I looked down there, and this came in a wooden crate, small wooden crate, and I looked down there on how much that guy had to pay for that. That was, yeah, that was quite a bit. He had to pay just for So don't. No. I can buy a Foster's over here. You want me to buy a Foster's? I'll get a Foster's over there at the store.
Hey, John.
What do you think of it? What do you think of Foster's?
It's a good beer. It's a pretty good beer. I mean, I haven't had it that much.
It's not our A-class beer, though. I don't know why. Our A-class beer over here is they call VB, which is Victorian Bitter.
Yeah.
That's the biggest seller. But Foster's is a nice smooth beer. But if you like a really hard bite beer that when you taste it, you say, shit, that's a strong beer taste.
Yeah.
You buy that, if you can get it, Australian one called VB.
VD?
VB, no.
You want me to walk into stores? Hey, buddy, you got any VD? No, but I think that lady on the corner down around there, she might have some.
She might have some STD.
No. B for Bob. B for Bob.
B.
Bravo, you, John. Bravo.
Oh.
Not Delta.
Yeah, bravo. Gotcha.
Bravo, yeah, Bravo. Victor Bravo.
Yeah, Victor Bravo. There you go. Now.
So, John, I had a question. Now, I guess it's legal because people do, but we can actually send alcohol through the U.S. mail?
Yeah, can you?
Yes, you can.
You can? Okay, all right.
I receive it, so.
That's what I was saying. I've never sent anyone alcohol through the mail, so it's one of those things I didn't know if it was against the law or not.
Somebody did tell me that sent me some beer. That the first time they went to the post office and they asked, well, what do you use? Liquids? Yes, it's got beer. You can't do that. That's what she was told. But then the guy told her, well, you just bring it back tomorrow and just say no. That's what he said. Basically, that's like, just don't tell anybody you're shipping beer and it's fine.
There are a lot of companies that ship wines all over the place.
That's right. You can ship wine all over the world. You can join a wine club and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess it is. I really don't know what the laws are on it.
The only thing is you can't sell it and ship it.
Oh.
Yeah.
As an individual. As an individual, you can't sell it and ship it.
What about duty? What about the cost of duty? Duty between countries. If I sent you a bottle of beer, it's worth $4 or $5.
Yeah.
Do you have to pay duty on that?
No. It shows up in my mailbox and I drink it. That's it. That's it.
The only time you pay duty on something is when you're using it for resale. Yeah. I used to buy from China and Thailand all the time, and when you import, you pay your duties.
Right.
I suppose the cost of the postage is enough duty anyhow.
Well, the last $1,000 order I did was I only had to pay $25 on duties.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
but we're talking like big connoisseurs here, mate.
That's true. That's true. We are connoisseurs.
We're not alcoholics, are we?
No.
We're not alcoholics.
No, I gave that stuff up.
No.
Well, most of us. I don't know about Jen. We got to watch Jen.
Not me.
Not you?
I don't drink.
How are you doing, Jen?
Fine. I don't drink.
You don't drink?
No, I'm much too pure.
I drink on Friday now. It's a thing now. I started it. Now it's my obligation to drink on every Friday. So it's not my fault. It's y'all's fault. It's not my fault. Y'all make me do it. I tried to quit, but they have to. Every Friday comes around.
Hey, John, just go ahead and believe that shit, right?
Yep, smell it. Yeah, I'm trying to sell it all I can, but no, it is my beer and bud Friday. I enjoy it. I enjoyed the bud part of it a lot more than the beer part on a weekly basis. I'm an old sailor. I used to drink heavily. And
I tell you, drinking is a big thing in this town. Yeah. I mean, we've had T-shirts made that say Tallahassee, a drinking town with a football problem.
There you go.
So that just goes to that just goes to show you. Yeah, we have. I mean, a lot of drinking goes on in this town.
Well, for many years.
Who's the football team?
Florida State. We are a college town, so that's mainly why
Tallahassee is the state capital there, Florida.
Yeah.
Also, so.
Gary, Blue Dot from Alabama guy. He goes, I didn't drink until that orange ass hat got in office. I'm just a six-packer in a month.
There you go.
Oh well.
Yeah, alcohol sales ticked when Donnie came into office. Nobody could believe it. Give me a beer. God damn it, I'm getting drunk. It's that kind of stuff. It's everybody went. Anyway. Bars always stay in business because of the simple math that, when you're depressed and feeling bad, you just want to go somewhere and drown your sorrows. And when you're happy and all, giddy, well, you want to go someplace to celebrate. Either way, you're ending up at the bar. It's a vicious cycle.
So when Trump won, alcohol sales went up.
Vicious, but it's a cycle.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
So when Trump won, beer sales went up.
I've started drinking
probably
about once a month when I'm racking the meads, going from one bottle to another and cleaning it and clarifying.
Right.
I start drinking early in the morning. I mean, it's 8 o'clock.
That's not drinking, Chris. That's right. That's tasting.
That's quality control.
It's quality control, making sure that's the ticket.
How much of a buzz do you have by 8 o'clock at night?
Yeah.
It doesn't take much. Some of this weed is like
quality control will not be challenged. It shall be.
Have you been testing your proof?
Oh yeah. You taste all the way through, and you write down what your qualifications are, how you feel it's coming around, and I'm really meticulous on how I draw everything through, and it's been quite interesting.
Well, the first meat I had, that was delicious. So I'm really looking forward to these. Yeah.
And John, if it sucks, you got to tell me. You got to tell me, because I don't want to produce something that sucks.
No, I done told Maestro. Get ready now, because if it sucks, you're going to have to suck it up and just, that's great. No.
You can't do that.
No, we would not do that. We would not do that. I don't anticipate it to be bad. I anticipate it to be very good. So you got a mark there. I'm putting it out there.
Is mead...
What were you... What were you saying, Jen? Jen was trying to say something.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jen.
No, nothing. It was timely, and it's not time anymore.
Oh.
Okay, love.
Wind the clock back.
Let's go back in time before Trump was elected.
Yeah. Wouldn't we all like to do that?
Yes.
Got to go back in time.
Now, are you raising your own bees for your honey?
I have a single beehive with 3 different boxes on it, and I can it's the first year you never get anything. It's kind of like a tree.
Yeah, I know.
And
you've got two and a super.
Yeah.
Oh, Velda's into the bees.
It's they're. I honestly got a lot of honey out of the one when I just checked it out to just clean it up.
Right.
And it was amazing how much honey was just sitting around. You know.
Right.
It's quite good. So I look forward to next year. And
is this your first hive?
This is my first hive, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and get a second box ready for next year because they're going to split.
Oh, yeah.
How do you know so much, Velda? How do you know so much? Have you had bees? Have you had
My
bees
husband,
before, Velda?
Wayne, used to be, started the bee co-op in Ponderay County in the state of Washington.
Okay, all right,
Awesome.
Yeah. Outstanding.
So good, I can get some information from you.
Yeah, well, I'll
good
have to ask
information.
Wayne. I only know a little bit. I know enough to be dangerous and allergic to bees.
Really quick, I want to come
really?
in here with a PSA.
Public service announcement.
Yeah, this is a serious one to our YouTube family. I want to thank Velica for bringing it to our attention because I meant to bring it up earlier in the show. To those watching on YouTube, please avoid using emojis. A very well-known Let's Player on YouTube, Markiplier, just recently did a live stream where his viewers were able to vote on what was happening in the live stream with emojis. And Google is being complete douchers and considering them spammers and completely suspending their Google account.
He lost his channel.
They are eliminating the accounts. They are closing the accounts.
Exactly. So please use emojis sparingly. If not, don't even touch them. Because the last thing I want to see is any blue dots losing their Google account. Yes, it's fucked up.
Can we use blue dots? Can we use just straight blue dots?
An emoji's an emoji.
Emoji's emoji.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if 50, 60 blue dots showed up in a row all of a sudden, that would be alarming.
Don't even chance it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, wait a minute. I have a question.
Sure.
Is this just via live chats, or is this after watching a program, or any
kind of comment? Any kind of comment on YouTube. Facebook or Google's basically seeing that as spammage.
I was going to say, because Facebook lives on emojis.
Yeah, well, YouTube used to be fine with emojis, but then out of nowhere, you put 6 emojis in a post, and apparently you're a bot, so they delete and suspend and eliminate your account. So
people believe that this is an error.
And
that they don't want to be doing this.
Company, they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing,
What,
guys?
Jen?
Is this a good
This
thing
is
or
a bad thing. I sign off on all my Google comments with my YouTube comments with a smiley face, a heart, and a blue dot.
Well, like what Jen was going to say is this has to be an error. The only issue that I have with it is some of these people have gotten a hold of Google and someone had looked into their situation and said there's nothing they can do, and I think that's beyond shitty. So
it's not fair play.
For now it's not necessarily a conspiracy. I think it's more of a technical glitch and Google just doesn't want to be responsible for their shit. So for now,
well, here's my recommendation for all YouTubers, which is part of Google. Y'all use the search engine DuckDuckGo. Okay?
Oh yeah.
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo.
DuckDuckGo instead of Google.
Yeah.
Who follows your ass all over the planet anyway?
Oh, they know right where you
or
are.
Bing.
Yeah.
Bing.
You know.
What about Bing?
Bing? Yeah, I've used
DuckDuckGo.
Bing.
DuckDuckGo does not keep track of what you do on the internet like Google does anyway.
DuckDuckGo.
Okay, but what I'm saying is
DuckDuckGo.
Bing is pretty big.
Bing is owned by Microsoft. Get away from me with that.
Yeah, I don't like Bing anyway.
Okay.
I hate Bing.
I hit a soft spot with Bernadette. Doesn't like Microsoft.
You know, it's pitiful because, you know, they've proved that, you know, Google controls a lot of the markets everywhere.
Yeah.
If you're doing something
dangerous.
online, Google is the one that's telling you what
Advertising to you.
Yeah. They're
And,
when you
show,
search
and
something,
showing
they
you
give,
what they believe you want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what
the
they're doing.
Google CEO is really got control of the people's minds.
Well, I mean, they control pretty much. I mean, Gmail is one of the most popular mailing services.
Yep.
YouTube is a free place for entertainment. And Google's made a lot of other things convenient with just their Google suite. But bottom line with all this is just watch out for the emojis for now. Hopefully they'll get this shit organized at some point because, you know, there's only so much of this people are going to take before no one uses their shit anymore.
Maybe our Congress should do something about foreign interference in our elections, and then we could go back to having a normal life in
Fair
this country.
call.
There
That's
you go.
a simple fix, isn't it?
It seems like it would be.
Would be nice if they did their jobs, and I'm only speaking of Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
I think there's
He doesn't read shit, he said.
I think
He
it's
won't
either
read
500
the
or
shit.
250. I can't remember the exact number right
600.
now. That are
600 I hear
bills
in Australia.
that have passed the House that are sitting at Mitch McConnell's feet. You want to talk about who the obstructionist and who the traitor to the people is? That's the man right there. He withholds everything, and he has
Why
been
don't
doing
we
it for
secure
years.
our country? What they want to build this fucking wall, this golden wall with the moat and the
alligators
and
and snakes.
crocodiles
Gotta
and
use
shit.
that shit. Yep.
And we actually have technology and the know-how to fucking fix our elections and foreign interference in this country, and these idiots are sitting on their fucking asses doing
You know
nothing.
what I'd like to see?
And we paid them.
Yes, we do. Highly. I want to see paper ballots. I'm ready for paper ballots. I'm really
I totally
hesitant.
agree.
Yeah, it's the only
Massachusetts
safe.
has paper ballots.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Australia, we have paper, and we reject the computers. We tried. They tried the idea of computers about 10 years ago. It was buzzed around Parliament and the people. We said, stuff it. It's too easy to hack.
I've seen too
and
many
we
shows
stay with paper.
where they have these conventions, hacker convention. Can you hack into a voting booth? Bingo. 5 minutes later, you're watching TV on the screen.
A 10-year-old.
Teenagers can hack into it.
You can.
How difficult can it be?
And here's what's funny is you could go on YouTube and look it up on YouTube and find exactly how to do this shit.
Exactly on the one that you have in your county. All you have to do is find out what machine they're using. Go on
And
Google.
in less than 2 minutes, you can hack that fucking machine.
Trump has actually got patents for voting machines out of China.
Yes. That's probably why Mitch
Ivanka Trump has it.
McConnell won't do anything.
Yeah, Ivanka Trump got
Mitch
that with
McConnell
a
won't
deal.
do anything.
What we need
Mitch
to do
McConnell
is
will not
like
do anything
Washington.
because of her.
What we need to do
because she's got. Sorry, Vilda. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, Bill.
Go on.
We need to do like Washington and Oregon and a couple other states that everything is mail-in. You get your ballot, you sign your papers, and then you mail it back in, deliver it to the county courthouse, or take it to the polling poll.
Yes, absentee ballot is one of the safest way of making your vote count, they say. So vote early, get you an absentee ballot, and vote by mail. That way there is a paper trail. Your vote will be counted. And,
I've done that for 20 years.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy because I'm not going to stop. I'm going to go vote, but I'm also going to have in my mind is my vote going to go through?
Yeah.
Because I'm here in Florida. It's not, you got to go to the computer and do all of that.
Same way here in Texas.
I mean, I'm gonna place my vote, but I'm also going to have it in the back of my mind. Is it going to make it through? I mean, I've just had that fear from
Well, my
while
wife,
now.
in the election in
So
2016.
here's the question. Is it against the law to videotape yourself
Yes.
with your own phone?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Voting?
Yes.
It
yes.
is? Because
Yep.
I vote by
Yes.
mail, so I don't know.
I would
Yeah.
think it
Even
probably is.
Australia.
You can't use a camera
They-
inside
Why
the
don't
voting
you?
booth.
Why don't we just all get Why don't we all get mail-ins?
That's what I'm thinking about doing. I get a mail in.
Well,
I can
We're
hold up a
shut-in,
picture
so
of me,
first we
with
can
my
get 'em.
mail-in vote.
Massachusetts has paper ballots, and you fill it out. If there's any mark in the wrong place, it rejects it. You and they hand you a new ballot. You go redo it. You fix it, whatever, and you put it in. And you watch that number go from 123 to 124, and everybody does that. It's amazing to watch Massachusetts voters watching the numbers click up, and then they verify it online with the number of people voting to the number of people that are on the actual register for the city. And why is this so difficult?
Because they want to make it difficult.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
more-
It's a
the more
system that they don't want the
convoluted it is.
system.
I know. Yeah, it's just stupid that we are fighting to keep people kicking. We keep kicking down instead of kicking up.
Yeah. And we need to
But
start changing.
Three
that.
steps
That's the
forward,
only
one back.
way. That's the only way Republicans win.
That's right.
Lie,
Yeah.
cheat, and steal. And taking a note, wanted to
And
take a
then
moment
we-
here to say thank you to Hank Rogers, who just donated $2 through Super Chat, buddy. We appreciate that tremendously. All donations graciously accepted to keep the internet bill paid and all that kind of stuff. So, Hank, we appreciate that very much. And first time I've seen that name, so welcome to the family, buddy.
Still lose. Then they want to recount and pull a Donnie and not get out of office, or
Isn't that governor?
throw a
Isn't
monkey in
that
the
governor
wrench and-
just lost? Isn't that governor just lost? Isn't he saying I'm not going?
Yeah.
But he's gotten the absentee ballots are coming in, and the other guy is his numbers keep going up.
Yeah, the winner,
Yeah,
well,
the Democrat, the numbers keep going up.
5,000 votes.
Yeah, he's not
out
gonna
of
make it.
Well, if he's doing that, expect that from Donnie. If Donnie doesn't get
Yeah,
thrashed.
he's laying the groundwork. I
is-
didn't win.
Take it to the courts.
That's
That's
they've done that
all
before,
the
and they've
Republicans
won it,
want to do.
and they've
Well,
won
the
it
thing
there.
is,
Yes, and that's why they want to continue to do that.
Yes. Hello,
the
George
thing is,
W.
a lot of
Bush.
these
Jesus, he's putting your country through hell, isn't he? If
Yes.
to do that, that would be the ultimate hell. Fuck you, your country. This is my country.
It's all of
I
it.
want it. Stamp my feet. Oh, what an asshole!
This country has to come to the realization that it is. There's a coup going on, and Donnie and his gang, it's Pompeo, it's Barr, it's this
Yes.
center group of the institutions of our country are being taken over by a crime family. We got our attorney general skipping all over the world trying to find some dirt on an imaginary case that he wants to bring up to impact the
Costing millions.
2020 election.
Costing millions.
The same
Yeah.
way with Pompeo. He's out there. He knows what's going on in the State Department. Don't come up here with this bullshit of, well, these guys did it without the president knowing. Kiss my ass. But, that's this whole thing
it's all
Donnie
about
is
getting
working
this
on is that it's like a mob boss. He talks in code. You get the message, but he has plausible deniability. Well, I never said quid pro quo. Those words never came out of my mouth. Yeah,
No,
fuck you.
it was extortion.
It was extortion. That's exactly what it was.
Well, like they say, the
What do you think
Republicans.
the chance of, them all
Excuse
just
me, you
going
have
to jail
talked over
by,
me 4 times now.
Time, the next
Yeah,
election?
hold on,
hold
hold
on.
on, Jen. Jen,
have-
go ahead.
You have talked over me 4 times now. It's pretty rude.
Well, he probably didn't hear you. That's all right. Go ahead, Jen.
I was just going to say very simply
Uh-huh.
that the Republicans know how to win elections. They just don't know how to govern.
No, they don't. You're right. They know how to win, and that's lie, cheat, steal. Gerrymander the districts, do whatever it takes. Make it difficult for poor
Okay,
people to vote.
Should Kentucky now, should that governor now that won that Kentucky, wherever it is,
Right.
he's now got the power to gerrymander.
No.
Should he do what the Republicans have done? Should he start to gerrymander the districts?
The temptation is to say
I
yes.
do believe.
But
Jen's we got a problem going on here. Jen, say something.
Something.
Oh.
Okay, how many heard that? Something.
I heard it.
I did.
I heard it.
I did not.
Okay, Chris. If you
Were
didn't hear
you
it,
talking, Jen?
Chris, go out of the room and come right back in. We have a glitch sometimes. Just go out of the room and come right back in.
How do you go?
So what are you saying, Jen? Can you say what you're saying, Jen?
I was just saying, just the simple saying that everybody knows that the Republicans know how to win elections. They just don't know how to govern.
Yeah, they're
true. Well, they know to take the money.
Now say something, Jen.
Say something, Jen.
Oh no, I understand. Yeah, no.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Did you hear, Chris?
I still didn't hear him, but that I get the gist of it when people respond to him.
Okay.
It sucks not hearing him, but.
Yeah.
You might want to. Well, he can't hear me. But you better stop calling me him, or I'm going to come. I'm going to.
Jen says she's going to come whack you if you keep calling him him. Jen is a lady.
I'm going to leave again completely. I'm going to shut down and come back.
Okay.
Because I'm not getting anybody.
Okay, we'll be here.
Okay.
Him and his dog, they are big in bees. I've learned so much about bees from that guy. He sent me a whole bee book. So.
Okay.
His apple one that he's talking about sounded really good, but he killed it for me when he said he added nutmeg.
Oh, you don't like nutmeg?
Oh, yuck.
Oh God, no.
Oh, yeah.
Yuck.
I can't think anything I drink with nutmeg. It
On what I do
bread, I think.
nutmeg for is allspice.
Allspice. Yeah, I cook breakfast.
Yeah, what is nutmeg normally used on?
It's a spice for like pumpkin pie, apple pie, things like that.
Eggnog.
Oh, okay.
Eggnog. I do believe that allspice does contain nut.
No. Allspice is a spice all unto itself.
I always thought allspice was just all the spices mixed together. What do I know? I'm not a baker. I'm a breakfast guy.
They make all.
You know me, Velda. I'll do some research.
It's a star.
They make they make allspice for meat. Different flavors for meat or chicken. There's allspice for vegetables, but they have various spices in them. Because there'd be thousands of spices, wouldn't there?
Oh, yes.
In America, allspice is usually used in some sort of dessert type situation, like an apple pie, a pumpkin pie, it's as apple ciders and things like that. But nutmeg is also used in those same baking situations.
Now I'll use fresh ground nutmeg with some like certain green vegetables, like asparagus and stuff like that. I'll use, but I only use fresh ground nutmeg. I don't get the RA stuff. I spend the money and get the whole nutmeg, and when I use it, very little. I'll go with fresh ground.
I like that with my.
What do you like spicy food, John?
Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir. I like a little something that bites back.
Here we go with the food porn.
Yeah, that's it. Here comes the food porn.
What about curry? You like good curry?
I've had a few curries that I didn't like, but as a rule, yes, I like curry. Yes.
Right. And do you suffer the next day with it?
What's a little pain compared to the love of food? Yeah, you put that aside.
I suppose over there, a big thing in your country is tacos, I suppose, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have tacos.
Yeah, we
frequently over here.
We don't have them over here, big time.
Is that right? I need to move over there and open up a taco shop.
If I went to Adelaide, I could probably find a taco, get tacos, but I can't find a taco shop. You know
we
what
have
I mean?
different names. We have breakfast tacos, or commonly referred to as taquitos, we disguise them as burritos. Some people call a big one a chimichanga. Go to a real small town. I mean, just a regular Mexican restaurant, right? And ask for a chimichanga. They'll look at you like, what? What do you want a burrito? Is that what you're saying?
We're a bit short.
Yeah.
We're a bit short with Mexican restaurants in Australia, but
that's all right. My brother visited
I'm
here
sure.
from Tennessee, and we were in a little Mexican food restaurant, and he asked for a chimichanga, and I laughed when he asked. I was waiting for the waitress to look at him and tell him we don't have that. I had to explain to him, like, get a burrito with everything in it. Don't worry about it. Just get a big burrito. It'll be fine.
Bring Chris and bring Bar's dad back.
Oh, okay. Chris is there. He is.
Oh, cool.
Got him. Can you
Now,
hear?
can you hear us?
I can now hear you.
All right.
Okay,
John.
Jen.
I can hear Valda. I can hear John.
John, I posted a couple links to some bee stuff in the chat.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that picture of bees.
Back home.
Where is that at, Jen?
Bees. That's on the side of a church in Milwaukee.
Wow. Look at all
Do you have killer bees in America?
Oh,
do you have
yes.
the bees that take like
Yes,
this?
we do. Yes, we do. Migrated here too.
Yeah, we don't have much over here. We have the normal honey bees, but
Jen,
we don't
did you
have
take this
those
shot?
bees that.
No. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Wayne was in a town that excuse me, but Wayne lived in a town called Waitsburg. He got a phone call that there was a swarm of bees on a fire hydrant in Waitsburg. So he left the house. He's wearing flip-flops and a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. That's all he had on.
Wow.
This is going
He
to be good.
grabs a box and he goes on into town, puts the box down beside the hive, looks around the hive, reaches down with his hands, grabs a lump of bees, put them in the box, and people are standing way back. I mean, way back. And he tells the bees, "Now get in that box." And every one of those bees went right down in that box.
Yeah,
really?
I see.
He grabbed the queen, and then he put the lid over the top of it. And because there were so many bees floating around, he drove very slowly back home and put them in an empty hive that he had at the house.
Yeah, they'll follow the queen.
Clever man.
Oh, yeah.
And you're right, because they have a common commercial on TV right now about bees. A lady that started a corporation, Bees in the City or something like that. I can't remember. But,
yeah.
But it tickles me because every time, she's walking around with a hood on, in a short sleeve T-shirt and a pair of jeans. She's walking with this whole group of that all look like hazmat. They got the full suit on, long sleeves, the net around the head, and I'm thinking, well, how come she don't have to wear one? If they're not going to sting her, unless they can smell fear, and every one of them.
Maybe the people who wear the protective gear are allergic to them, but they still want to deal with them.
Maybe so.
They don't want to get stung.
Yeah, me
But
neither.
the only time a bee will sting you is if it thinks it's in danger. If you touch a bee, it's going to sting you. But it can land on your hand and lick honey right off the top of your hand. Don't touch it, and you won't get stung.
Well, actually, I pet my bees all the time. I pet them, and they just. I've been stung once, and I never go. I don't wear protection at all. Well,
yeah, I've seen people pet bees on shows. Experts.
I don't mind when they sting me because my arthritis goes away.
That's true. A bee sting is good for arthritis.
If you take care, take care of the bees, the queen, as long as you don't act aggressive, they won't bother you.
Oh, and don't ever go to the hive on a rainy day or an overcast day. They don't like that.
Why?
Well, if I find one in the natural, I have a tendency to stay away from it. Ooh, look at there are bees. Let's go this way. Let's go the other way.
NBC had a program saying that bees are at the moment are becoming endangered. Is that right?
Yeah.
300 million bees just died because they planted soybeans next to the bee farmer's house.
Okay.
So it's due to crop consideration.
Yeah. They
without bees, we don't got no food.
Well, beekeepers are important people at the moment, aren't they? Then.
Well,
yes, they are.
It's Monsanto.
Pesticides.
Pesticides.
In Monsanto's in the seeds. in the seeds they're coated with.
Monsanto wants, they want to go into the business to put the bee out of business. They want to be the only one to be able to pollinate the crop. They control the food supply.
Synthetic stuff.
It's pitiful because if you check out hemp versus cotton, which is pretty versatile. You can do the same thing with hemp.
Velda and I were talking about that very intensely, and Bernadette before the show. The exact same thing. Hemp is the crop that they should be growing in California.
Yes, because it doesn't take chemicals. It doesn't take chemicals to grow it. It's a weed.
We should have been growing
you can
hemp
make rope, you can make clothing.
Yes, it's a very versatile product. Washington grew it on his plantation. George Washington grew hemp.
They just can't.
Hemp,
it's not
hemp
easy
was
to
grown
exploit,
in this
is
country
it?
for a really long time.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
and it wasn't until marijuana was considered,
an evil drug.
Classified drug.
Yeah, that movie Reefer Madness.
Just like heroin.
Yeah, back in the 30s.
Why is having a giggle there?
What's
that movie? Reefer Madness is just so outrageously funny. It is
Cheech and Chong.
Oh, it's worse. It's
no. It's from like the late 20s, early 30s.
From the 30s.
That's the movie that got the government to start thinking, hey, that's the movie that scared the government basically into saying, hey, this
I remember the movie now. Yes, guys,
they demonized the black community, the jazz, the music underground at the time of the day. They demonized them with that. As a matter of fact, I have right here on my iPad a song by Asylum Street Spankers. And I'm trying to remember what song it is, but at the beginning of the song, they have an actual sound clip from that movie, Reefer Madness. And
I just put it on the
Discord.
Yeah.
I've only seen the movie once, and that's been many years ago. But that's the one that demonized it, and it's just crazy. But yeah, I mean, the hemp is something that we need to be growing in this country, and I think some of the farmers are starting to realize that. I mean, God, maybe if that was the case, maybe we wouldn't have had to have Farm Aid all these years.
Oh, I'm telling you,
you got to go green.
Hemp is a universal crop.
You got to go green.
We can get rid of the oil companies.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's why you're not growing it. What do you reckon? That's why politicians are saying no.
I think
because our mates, the oil companies, won't let us.
Marcia read me a story today. I can't remember what it was. She read it to me. I don't know. It was about we now get more electricity off of our wind farms now than we do out of coal. Coal has now dropped down to nothing hardly. Wind power has stepped up.
Australia would make you guys so envious. We have got probably 40%, I would say, close to, nationwide, of renewable energies being used and produced, as compared to 5 years ago, we were probably 15%. So quickly we're getting. It's an industry and it employs people to install this stuff, to make this stuff.
And that's what could be a boom, has been running around the country saying that we need to do, and everybody calls her wacky.
And recycle. And recycle's got money in it if you think about recycling plastics and that. Yeah. Just people have been lazy. It's been too easy.
Yeah.
I seen a video today on I think it was probably Facebook, and but it was Cory Booker, and he was in Iowa. And he had one of the farmers in Iowa, one of the corn farmers, that pretty much lost a lot of corn because of these tariffs. But anyway, his buyout check was like $25. He got like 20, and he gave it to Cory Booker. He said, "Here, this is what I got from Trump, and I want you to have it." But yeah, I can't remember how much corn it was, but he lost a lot of corn. He wasn't the only one, but it was like a $25 check he got from the government for it.
Yeah. One guy got $12.50.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Are the farmers pissed off or what?
The farmers are, but the big agriculture, ConAgra, corporation farms like that, they got, I think they got a little bit more than 12.
Multi-millions.
More.
They got tons of money.
Yeah, they're just going to buy up all the bankrupt farms. They'll buy up all these bankrupt farms and run them themselves.
That's what they do. That's what they'll do.
That's
They'll
exactly
wait for a
happened.
farm to go out of business, and to
Now,
go
what did they
bankrupt.
call that back in the 20s? John, that was a popular thing back in the 20s. Muscle people out of businesses and take it over.
Carpetbaggers.
Oh, carpetbaggers.
What were they called?
Well,
Carpetbaggers?
carpetbaggers were, they would move in, you know.
Carpetbaggers were traveling salesmen.
Yeah.
That's what.
But during the Civil War, they would go in and they would buy property for taxes.
I'm trying to think of.
Off the bank.
I watch a lot of.
Buy the property off the bank.
We watched one about a week or so ago last night we watched one about the West. It was on Netflix, I think, or something, whatever they put up there, Netflix or Hulu, and it was about a couple hours long that we watched, me, Mom, and Tyler, and it was about how the West was formed with it had all the actors, the settlers going west, the conquistadors coming up from Mexico, Russia, coming in from the on the shores of California and whatnot, migrating in that way, and all the convergence of that. It was a wonderful show, but it highlighted the terrible way Native Americans were treated.
Oh my God!
Oh, it is when you go back and look at the history of this country and how we migrated and how we took it. You know, this land was already occupied. We didn't discover shit.
Same with Australia. Same with Australia.
Trail of Tears.
Yeah, and yes,
They're
the Trail
still
of
shitting
Tears.
on us.
Yes, moved from Florida to Oklahoma. How many died in that?
We killed Aboriginals hand over hand.
Yeah.
Captain Cook did not discover us. We were discovered before he came along.
Yeah.
The Dutch were here.
Yeah.
We found Dutch coins that predated Cook in digs. So and they killed our Aboriginals. They just shot them.
Captain Cook did the same thing in Hawaii, and it's amazing how people don't realize Hawaii is not beyond a shout. There is no doubt anywhere that Hawaii is not a state of the United States. It's a what's it called?
Protectorate.
The government, the United States, is just taking it over illegally. It's what? Well, I've been drinking a lot of mead.
Well, who does it belong to? Who does it belong to?
Well, you know.
Who does it
Are you
belong
talking
to?
about like a territory?
No, it's not a territory of the United States. It's nothing of the United States. It is people think, oh, yes, it is. No, it's not. It is not the 40th state of the United States. Liliuokalani signed when she was deposed. It was a violation of every treaty that ever happened, and the Hawaiian people never agreed to it.
There you go. That magic word. I can tell you what went wrong. Treaty.
What?
Treaty.
That's right.
Yeah, we don't think much of treaties. We make them.
We write them all up all the time, but then we violate them. They are a God. I can't think of the word. I'll think of it later after we get off of here. But, there was a gentleman. His name is David Keanu Sai, a doctor. He is doctor of. He's a cousin of Keanu Reeves. He went to The Hague and to the international courts and proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that Hawaii is not part of the United States. And in many aspects of the Hawaiian government, they're committing war crimes.
Well, I think Hawaii wants to be part of the United States. Who else would you want to be a part of?
They do what they want to be
a separate nation.
They are a separate nation.
Yeah. And they haven't got an industry, though.
They most certainly do.
What is their industry?
Right now it's tourism, but they were completely independent and self-sufficient up until the time the United States got involved.
Seems to be a common thread through a lot of situations. I want to take a minute and thank Hank Rogers again. He donated another $5 through Super Chat, and he said, keep up the good work, guys. And what does that say? Oh, fuck Trump. Wanted to make sure Hank got that message out there, buddy. That's what it's all about. That's why we're all here. I see Travis don't put the names up there.
Well, we're going to buy Greenland anyway.
Yeah, we'll buy Greenland. We'll move there. And then we'll ruin those people.
Chris, territory? Was territory what you were looking for?
No, they are. It's an illegal occupation by the United States.
Okay.
There's a few here in Texas that think the same thing in here.
Yeah, but that's a coup, isn't it? That's
Except
simply a coup.
for it to become a state,
It
it
was
had
an
to.
illegal coup, and it was a coup by J.P. Morgan and some of these very wealthy morons that, they are the epitome of what is called a haole. A haole means no breath, and these people, when you greet a Hawaiian, you walk up and you touch foreheads and the tip of your nose, kind of like the Eskimos. But what you do is you breathe in, and you're breathing in the spirit of the other person, and you're giving them breath, and they're giving you breath, and that's how you greeted each other. And when the haole, the white man came, they thought, oh, this is outrageous. We don't do that.
Don't do that. You're getting in my space.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, you're getting in my space. Don't do that.
Yeah, so that's where they became the howlies, which means no breath.
Okay, I want to take a minute and thank Diana Mallory. She just donated $10 through Super Chat and says, love you guys. Diana, we love you back, baby. Thank you very much for that. We appreciate it. Keeping that internet bill paid, baby. That's what and it's coming up too. So, Diana, we appreciate that. Hank, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh, no,
Chris?
no. No, this is what we do, right?
Yeah, well,
it's all part. It's what America has been doing, and I'm hoping that eventually we step up and we stand up and we say no more. And when we
recover, you got to recover, guys.
Yeah,
you got to recover.
We don't have a choice. We have a lot of work to do. And Chuckster 255, he just donated $5 through Super Chat and said, to all veterans, thank you for your service. Thank you very much, Chuckster 255, buddy. Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and to all the veterans out there in our Blue Dot family.
I give thumbs up to the veterans. You can't see me, but I got thumbs up for the veterans.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. To all my brothers and sisters, I hope you enjoy your day. It's for a lot of people, it's a day of remembrance. And I have some to remember myself. So, yes, it's a day that we honor our veterans and those that pick up the torch and serve. At any given time, 1% of our population of this country serves their nation in protecting our shores. And it doesn't matter what branch they're in. They all went in for one reason, and they all put their name on that check that included the price up to and including their own life. And a lot of us still honor our oath, and we continue to honor it every day. Anyway, we want to thank. I want to thank Aussie Dave, Chris Kloss, Bernadette, Budman, Eva Adams, S.C. Smith, and our own Jen and Velita for joining us tonight and moderating and everything and taking care of that. We appreciate everybody that gives us the most important thing that you do give us, and that is the time to listen and be involved and be informed. And this time coming up, it's the most important thing that you can urge others to do is to pay attention, to be informed. There's going to be some major information put out this week, and our republic depends on us being informed when we go in that booth to vote. It can't all just be emotion, baby. We need to come up and have a direction for this country, and that's our job, baby. As Mousy Clark would say, we are the guardians of liberty, baby, and we hold that in our heart. So I want to say thank everybody for showing up tonight. We're going to run up to the Blue Room here and visit with everybody up there for a little bit. To those in our Facebook family, in our YouTube family, and our Periscope family, Zwizzle Snizzle, we appreciate y'all so much. This family grows every day. The most important thing you can do in this family is reach out and have a conversation with somebody else in the chat, meet a friend, find somebody you have in common with, and build a friendship. That is the most important thing that you could give me. And on that note, I hope you all have a great night. Get ready for it, baby. Tomorrow's Monday. We're going to have a little work up until Wednesday, baby, but we're all going to be there with popcorn waiting for that show to start. And it's going to get real here real quick. Y'all have a good night. I love all y'all. This Blue Dot family stays together for a big reason. We all want to march in the same direction, baby. And we are. And y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all later.